Hey, this is Commander Bacon with His Way Homestead, and we are out in the wood shop, and it is hot. It is really, really hot. But come right back. I'll show you exactly what we're making and how we're going to use it. Stay tuned. All right, so we just put together our honey extractor, and from everything that I've seen and heard, they vibrate a lot, right? Because not every frame is going to weigh exactly the same, so it's an off-balance load kind of thing when you crank it and it bounces around. So it's like, hey, on the bottom of those metal feet, you know what would be perfect? Would be like a rubber isolation pad. So I went to one of the big box stores and they didn't have anything like that. But what I did find was we had rubber stoppers. We had big old screws with big heads on them. And I got some wing nuts. So I'm gonna make my own rubber isolation feet like this. Look at that. How cool is that? Right in there. So I think that'll work. Let me show you what I'm doing. So let me turn the camera around a little bit to the drill press. There we go. All right, so I started off, I used a Forstner bit and did a counter bore. And you have to pick the size that fits your screw head, right? So with the Forstner bit, there's a little tiny little divot in the center of that. And I'm gonna use that to drive as a pilot for my drill bit. All right, so that's what I'm gonna do. Drill a really nice little hole in it. Now the problem is this is really, really snug in there and you really can't pull it through. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna push the threaded part through. I did that. And then to get it to come, see, it's not the whole way in. Like this one, see how deep that one is? So this one's not near as deep. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put a flat washer on it. Then we're gonna take this wing nut. All right, and we're just gonna draw it up, and it's gonna pull it right in tight to there. See that? How cool is that? So if they don't sell what you need, make what you need. That's what I'm saying. You can do it. You can do it. I'm getting this weird little ringing, echoing thing off of this other drill press right next to me. Don't let that distract you. All right, so we got one more to go. There's 3 feet. Like I said, already counterbored it. Just got to drill this last hole, and we should be good. All right, let me see if I can move you a little bit. Ducks are laughing. I don't think it's funny, duck. The ducks think everything is funny. All right, that's a little bit better. And you see it's hot, look. It's really hot out in the building. It was so hot yesterday that we actually lost one of our male breeding rabbits. He just died from heat, which was a real bummer. but it happens, you know. These are supposed to be Texas A&M rabbits that are more heat tolerant, and I think the heat index was like 112 yesterday, so must have pushed the limits of their heat tolerance. So we're trying to do everything we can to make sure we don't lose any more. But I think this is going to work really good. I like how tight the counter bore on the rubber is on the head of the screw. That way I don't have to worry about the screw spinning in the foot. Pretty cool, pretty simple. Try new things, right? If they don't sell what you need, make what you need. You can do it. You can do it. Commander Bacon says you can do it. So do it. Anyway, I'm going to go inside, install these on the extractor, and see what happens. And since it's a manual extractor, it's not going to be that big a deal. We're not going to be cranking it up too many RPMs, but I figure, one, it won't scratch the floor with this rubber feet, and it'll be better. So stay tuned. We'll install them. All right, so we're in the house where the extractor is. I'm going to put you down so that you can see me installing these. So hopefully this will work out perfectly. So here we go. Let me see. Angle it down a little bit more. There we go. All right, so I'm going to take the little wing nut and the washer off. I'm going to put the washer on top so it makes it easier to put the wing nut on. Just going to try to tilt it up without knocking everything over. There we go. Flat washer. I hope the wing nut spins on that. I hope there's room. Yay. I love it when a plan comes together. Look at that. How sweet is that? You see that? I think that's going to work. I think that'll work perfect. All right, so now we got to do it with the other. So stay tuned. All right, so we got all the feet installed. Let me show you. Look at that. I think that's going to work out just fine. Let's give it a crank and see. Let's see if it vibrates. Doesn't seem to be vibrating. The big thing is it's not scratching the floor up. So that's a good deal. So I think it's going to work. Good job. Way to go. Way to go, Commander Bacon. I think you did it. So, oh, did it pass the approval? Oh, thank you, honey. Burp.
You done good.
I did good, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good deal. So that's it for another episode of Bacon Makes It Better. So until next time, don't forget, His way is the best way. We'll see you next time. God bless.